Hey everybody, welcome to the final episode of Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we went to the Wistful Wild, and this episode, we're gonna go back to hell again.
Sounds like fun. I'm Travis. Hi.
Everybody, say hi to Morgan Freeman.
Well, I'd like to think that this experience will be the most fun. It will be super sugoi.
Excellent. Now, so what we're gonna want to do is get about 30 yellows. Surprisingly, they're gonna be the most useful of all the types, even more than purple.
Did you have to slap yourself when you said that?
No. I was kind of, well, not hesitant. I didn't have a seizure or anything. I was like, well, time to switch.
I like how you compared hesitance to seizure. Completely different lifestyle than me, I guess.
You don't know what you don't know my life, Travis.
You don't know science.
You don't know anything about me.
I don't want
I have to go through for this fucking game.
Damn, you went through a lot. If you're starting to have seizures by this point. Purples.
Mind you, I recorded day 10 and 11 at the very same night, and it took me 9 hours.
Wow. Sometimes I'm not even up 9 hours in a day.
Because of all the retakes I have to do, because the upcoming caves are the worst.
Yeah, all the foreshadowing for this part should prove to be interesting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. But anyway, before we go to the caves, we're gonna take care of the above ground items stuff first. And kill this guy, because you should know by now. It's day 11.
Oh, and Thorn's here.
And Thor's
Yeah,
here.
hi. Sorry.
It's 2 minutes in, hey
Yeah.
guys. He was making the popcorn. This is gonna be a long one.
I probably should have, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna advise everybody watching this right now, get a snack, go get something, because this is the longest part in the entire Let's Play.
I might need some caffeine later.
Yeah, I'm splitting this up somewhere in the middle, but it's still gonna be long as hell.
Yeah.
So, I feel like this is almost Yoshi going, I had to experience hell, you experience it with me!
You all get to join me. You know what? It's not as bad. At least I'm not like recording myself while playing, because then you can hear my screams and my breakdowns. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This was done a while ago, so it's perfectly fine. So anyway, now that we took down the electric gate, we're gonna kill our caterpillar friend and get that pine cone. Yes, we did all for a pine cone.
I don't know why that. I'm not saying anything. It's just that phrase made me laugh. I gotta kill a caterpillar and get that pine cone.
Well, it's all fall, and you know, people have picnics in fall sometimes.
Oh, let me guess the value of this guy. 5,000.
15.
15.
Okay. Oh, we could grow an entire tree forest on our new planet, but no.
That baby head, on the other hand, 600.
It will scare away all alien intruders.
And it'll drop their money.
Like in Pokemon when you beat them.
Alright, so now we're gonna have 100 purples.
Oh, right, that big dumbbell.
Alright, let's go kill everything in the world.
No kidding.
Or let's lift a dumbbell. Whichever's a better use of resources.
I believe they call this the Rapture.
I did this. Okay, I did both of those, okay? I destroyed everything, and now we're gonna pick up a dumbbell. This is why you need 100 Pikmins. This is why I've been telling you guys collect and save and don't let them die.
Keep an eye on the sun meter.
That and they're purple. Yeah, look at the sun meter. I leave this in for a little while just so you can see how long it takes. Of course, Olimar's gonna go and go to the entrance of the other cave, because this really takes a while.
I can imagine just them making a more painful, excruciating sound. Just, Of course, that'd get really old after a while.
It's just out of earshot, like, oh, what was that? Oh well, walk.
You go back, all the purple Pikmin are laying on the ground, just like, come on. There's here a duck.
No, that was a ringing bell.
No, there was a duck right before the ringing bell.
Yeah, it sounds like ducks off in the background.
Oh, I must have not heard it.
Man, I need to run into that giant duck.
I skip ahead and it's still not there. I actually used one of my sprays and it still didn't speed it up much.
Getting there.
There we go. Experiencing it is a lot worse.
You know, the ship is kind of a dick, because it could have flown that little hat thing over to pick it up.
Right?
You know,
Why does the fucking thing just come with you everywhere?
it goes with you in the caves. I don't know how it. Yeah, it's an ass.
Yes. But anyway, here's our first cave of the video.
So this is Satan's anus.
As you can see, it's a little sparkly, as opposed to the other one. So, well, we are in hell, so it's appropriate.
Of course.
All right, this is where the game starts to get more of a dick. Like the first cave was a little taste, but this one and the one coming after that, oh my god.
You know, I've been thinking, the dumbbell was worth 3,000 Pokos, which is pretty awesome. But on the other hand, we'd have to have paid off the debt to get here. So was it worth it?
Are any of the treasures we're collecting worth it?
I think that's more of a show-off prize, if anything. I did this. Of course, there's no achievements in this game, so no one will ever know but you!
Admire me, internet. Look what I did.
Now look at this cave in the sun.
Now look at this grass and these flowers.
That's actually a good point, because we're going to see through these two videos, the developers just don't care anymore. A lot of the treasures are worth hundreds and hundreds of Pokos. And the only reason they would be worth that much is if it just didn't matter anymore.
I feel like they were just going like, bet you wish you came here first, right, idiot?
Miyamoto.
Level designers.
Now we're just dropping enemies down for no reason.
Oh no, that's not even the best part. Watch later on in the video. It's gonna be great.
All Lamar drops down. How did that happen?
Sure. That would be cool, actually, but no.
And this zingy little crazy music you got going on.
Yeah, they do that when you have 20 of each type.
Well, not the Pikmin. I hear it's like weird kind of
Oh yeah, the music just sounds really weird and lazy in the Wistful Wild.
You're watching Hell, aka the developers didn't care.
I feel like we need another image of a bunch of Japanese guys in a conference room. Like, alright, let's come up with some Pikmin ideas.
All of them doing the finger guns.
like one on each side from across the room and one guy in the center.
And on the PowerPoint presentation, it's just a baby crying. But they're all, oi, 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 oi.
Hey guys, how about we come up with some Pikmin 3 ideas? I got it!
We can ruin people's lives! Oi, oi, oi.
There's a dying squirrel on the screen now. So Nintendo is family friendly is what I'm trying to say.
I'm kind of almost expecting by this point almost things like Eternal Darkness to happen, where it's just like random images pop up, you think you're starting to lose your mind. Your head just randomly falls off the character.
Oh, well, that was silly. Anyways.
I'll even put enemies outside the boundaries, where it's almost like a mistake, like, I don't think we meant to put them outside the boundaries, fuck it.
Like I was talking, like in the previous video, I was mentioning about the random level, like, map maker thing. I think that really comes into play here.
Well, maybe, is the third one gonna have some kind of map maker?
The third one actually will not have any underground areas. It's gonna be above the field.
Well, I mean, I think it still could work. They could probably make some kind of map maker thing.
Yeah, they'll do something. I don't know. But honestly, I'm kind of happy that they're gonna focus it more on the field.
What the heck was that?
It was just a little bubble dropping, and I just like, okay, we found the fucking acorn. Let's go.
And of course, it's more valuable than the pine cone for some reason.
And one.
Another 30 minutes, everybody. And that's just for this first part.
This is for the first.
He's gonna say this each time he goes in the cave. And two.
A challenge for anybody watching this: get a drink and see what you tell, and like type what's going on, what you think is going on.
It's a drinking game. You take a shot every time you assume Yoshi's crying.
If you can hear him crying, it doesn't count.
If you can
Yeah.
just guess me crying. Where do I cry?
You'll get quite wasted. I do feel sorry for the lonely lightning beetle.
Well, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Now he's not alone.
Join your friends.
I am getting this really bad impression that at this point, I think they're just experimenting. Or maybe your character is losing his mind.
Both of them?
They've been on this planet too long. They're starting to actually breathe the air from the planet.
It's only been 10 days.
We only came with 3 days of oxygen.
You had 30 in the first game and you crash landed.
I ate it all.
Of course you did. Fuck you, Mr. President. You
breathed it all with my ass.
You know what? I don't even want to know how you did that. Actually, how?
Do it on Satan's anus.
It's filled with flowers down here.
The canister's a suppository.
So we have more and more Mickey each time we do it.
That's how it works.
Oh, my president. I tried. No, really, I did.
After throwing a few, it's like, nah.
Fuck it, he'll live.
We never liked him.
He did make, destroy a company, and you had to save it.
I'm surprised he didn't get destroyed again, knowing him.
How did he get destroyed in the first place? I haven't even lost track of that. Was that ever explained?
Save that for an upcoming video.
Alright.
But anyways, so we're gonna kill our little friends here, and we're gonna get more treasures, and there's really not much I can say for commentary. It's like kill, grab. You've been watching it for the last.
I love that whole notion. We'll discuss this later. Anyway, I got nothing to talk about here. What about you guys?
Let me show you the importance of what we have to do. We're gonna kill this thing, and we're gonna grab that. I'm left playing, damn it!
Guess what? We'll restore democracy to Poland. No, wait, we're just killing things.
And you know,
So we just...
it's like Travis, you can probably tell from his voice, he's been sick for a while, and he told me, like, Yoshi and I could just go ahead and record this. I think we proved right there, we can't do this without you.
We can't.
I did say a couple times where it's just like, man, I don't know how long I'm gonna be sick. Just go for it. And then I got no response. I'm like, he's not going for it.
Of course not.
You know what, Thorn? I lost my lungs. I really can't do this.
Sign language over a microphone, anybody?
Sorry, you opened. Fuck. Okay. Turns out it was behind the gate.
Big surprise.
I can't say much until we get to the bosses.
How long is that gonna be?
Oh, let's see. We have a whole hour and 40 minutes to go. How do you feel?
Let's punch more things in the ass. Woo!
Yeah.
This should have been the drunk commentary. Now I think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
We've run out of things to talk about.
Shit,
This is gonna take
we
forever.
brought our load already?
No. Of course not. Of course not. We got plenty of things to talk about, such as look. Level 3!
Yeah! Floor 3 of the first game.
Watch, it's gonna be an hour and 40 minutes of viable commentary talking about how we need to come up with something to talk about.
And it all works too, oddly enough.
Yeah.
So still, let's...
Wow,
Hear
the
me?
whole of Heroes. That's a porn I never want to see. Is it the Avengers porn, probably?
Sure. We're gonna find Iron Man in this level.
Is it sad that I'm trying to think of porn names for those superheroes?
You know what? Honestly, no. Knowing you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because you always come up with the weirdest, stupidest shit.
Okay, touche.
So we're just gonna set our Pikmin on fire.
Well, the obvious one was Cockeye, named after Hawkeye, but that was, of course, too obvious.
Really? I thought Iron Man alone was a little too obvious. That's not even a porn name. That's his real name.
Yeah, that's the depressing part.
That's how it's easy.
Yeah. Of course, what are you supposed to do with Captain America?
I don't know. Hey.
Now this is where the commentary...
Now you got me thinking about it, shit!
I win!
Good job, Travis. So we're gonna take down this gate. Should I even bother? Should I?
By this point, you kind of have to.
What are we gonna do to that blowhog?
So, believe it or not, we have to use a secret ancient technique called throwing. And like...
You just blew on your Hole of Heroes.
and like we have to dodge the water because it's a water park now.
Squirtles. I don't.
Oh, look, the game's telling me that they're drowning. This has happened before.
This kind of reminds me of a situation that happened to me once in high school. I was in class, and it was a different time when I was kind of sick.
How does this remind you about a time in high school?
Well, let me finish the story, and I can tell you exactly what
a
it
bunch
means.
of random plants running around drowning, and you're like, you know what? This reminds me of high school.
I went to a weird high school. Anyway, what ended up happening was that I was in class, and they used to let us bring water bottles into the class. So I was sitting there, and I thought it'd be a good idea just to finish off my water bottle by lifting it vertically in the air and just downing it. Not knowing at the same time I would sneeze. So when I sneezed, the water bubbled up over my face, and I started drowning. So I had to slam my face down on the desk to get the water droplet that accumulated over my mouth and my nose off of me. Everyone turned around like, what the hell just happened? I just waited. I was like, hi! I almost died! So yes, I almost drowned in a water bottle. Long story short.
The ending of that story had an exploding spider bomb.
Exploding bomb. That reminds me of a summer camp.
Yeah. This reminds me of what happened last Christmas.
That's what happened. Reminds me what happened during this commentary.
Now there's more.
Poor raining exploding spiders. That's for using Thunder Shock on all my Pikmin.
I kind of wish this stupid thing would actually work on the gate, but it didn't.
His bombs are very selective.
And we did all that for a marble.
He couldn't even come up with good treasures either. I feel like you picked up a yellow marble by this point.
I think I did, actually. Or I know I picked up a red one and a blue one, and I don't know if there was a green one, but...
Official name and... What else?
Even the name's got a bit lazier. It's like, dude, marble... Shit,
Marble Madness. Shit, that's...
Yeah!
We'll just stick with that.
You know, I hear Twilight Princess had a game like that.
Yes, it did.
Kill me.
Alright, floor 4. You guys excited? Did you X out of the video yet?
Floor 4!
I know I would've!
Floor 4 and 7 years ago, Abraham Lincoln was an asshole.
Okay, so...
How'd it goes? Oh, wait. Okay.
We're not playing Luigi's Mansion.
What are the yellow ones doing? They're like doing the tango together. That was funny.
Well, they're practicing for later on because we really need them.
Come on, fatties.
Okay, so this floor contains bosses. Very, ones we've fought before. Our little snaggered friend from before, same strategy.
Except for now there's looks like there's some kind of sand vortex.
Yeah, there's a sinkhole, like they can fall in, but the Pikmin won't die. They just sort of stand in the center like, okay.
Looks like he has a lot more health too.
If there was, I would have put like a little note. He has the same.
Oh.
It's just a lot more harder to get on him because there's a sinkhole right there and there's a bunch of gaps and, you know.
Have they fallen in the sinkhole as their way of getting out?
Yeah, it just takes them forever, the purple specifically because they're fat.
Poor fat people.
Eventually!
Don't they know fat people float?
See, he's trying to get out.
Oh no, 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 no!
Yeah, the coin gets to the center.
Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Again, they can't die. You can still pick it up. And then there's also this guy.
Just cuz. You killed my husband! I'm gonna bite this air in defiance.
But you're a snake thing.
This whole cave is full of bosses, right?
Yeah.
It's basically the boss rush of the game.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bunch of refights, but at the same time, they still throw like a regular floor.
That teaches kids correctly. Kill a bird, they spit out nectar.
And they give you Susan
and gold. Kill birds, it'll make you money.
$1,000. Look at that.
I just imagine now some 5-year-old running out, grabbing a pigeon, and throwing it against the wall, going, $5! Where am I Pikmin to carry this to my ship?
TheStrawhatNO is also for kids, by the way.
Fuck yeah, they are.
We're making rounds on Nick Jr.
That'd be horrible.
This is the first episode of Travis getting drunk in Thorn 2. That was our pilot, and it passed somehow.
First gonna play some Blue's Clues, and then Franklin, and then some commentaries and shit!
About some video game you probably never... You weren't even born when this came out, Billy.
Why aren't you watching this, faggot?
This is good for you. You want to see what the world was like before you came? It was filled with butterflies and honey.
This will help you forget that your dad hates you!
And I'm your dad! So this is a break room.
Anyway. Segway of the year.
So, let's play of the year, anybody? Any contenders?
Come on, vote's still open. There was one.
We're the only option, so you have no choice.
We pretty much run this thing like a ballad in the Deep South. One to vote for.
Look, it's either us or Romney. Come on.
You mean Frankenstein? Alright.
Yeah.
Poor crab sand thing. Heart.
He's a giant rock.
He's like a crab sand
You
person.
go crab sand thing.
The Mamutas are not rocks.
You end up putting it into the ship and just spills out sand.
They look like rocks to me.
I mean, you've seen rock spray.
They look like misshapen tadpoles.
Maybe those tadpoles that you left, you know, flop around on the ground turn into those. Shame on you.
It's our fault.
They became deformed.
So here in floor 6, this floor could be kind of a dick because
Stupid tadpole! Fucking dumbass. It swam onto the water and... Alright, whatever.
because the game can do that. No.
Just
this
go
floor's
back. Okay.
This floor is kind of a dick because you can like spawn either before, like right in front of this guy, or like somewhere off in another area, and where it just might be flooded with enemies, and it might be a little harder for you to navigate because of all the water.
Wow, did you hit that toad on the ricochet?
I wasn't paying attention.
Is that a...
The treasure's that bad. Skippy butter, by the way.
Oh.
Peanut butter.
The way size works in this game is very peculiar.
So like I said, we're also making rounds on Nick Jr.'s Skippy peanut butter. You kids remember that, right?
And it's Link! Aw. Goodbye, sweet prince.
How many poems do we have about the Dumple again? I forget.
I don't know, but I need to make that book, don't I?
The better question, why don't we have more?
Go for it. This is gonna be a long one. 23 minutes in, and I'm like, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah, fucking people in the thread, make more. The book will be huge. Like, it's not gonna be a literal book, it's gonna be a PDF
I do love
file
that picture of the crying Dumple.
This might be the final Pikmin 2 video, but well, for the Let's Play, but there's still a few more. There's still more to come.
For the main Let's Play, we're still doing the challenge mode.
Yeah.
I just imagine that meme, like they have that one teenager that no matter what he does, his life sucks. They should have the same thing with the Dumple.
It's just gonna Photoshop his head out and it's gonna be a Dumple in a sweater vest.
Graduates from Berkeley, janitorial division.
Jeez. Oh, sub-level 7. This isn't going as horrible as I thought it would be.
Kisses his first girl, gets herpes. He's like, oh.
So here's our slug friend again. I forgot his name, even though I put him in the I put it in the video, so I'm calling it Slug Thingy.
Yoshi, use 30 to practice your segues.
Shush! I'm a master!
I vaguely remember its actual name, but I just don't care anymore.
This floor is kind of a dick because there's about 2 or 3 red caterpillars and their boulders chase you. And they
use
don't.
the rocks on the boss.
No, you cannot. I tried. I think I demonstrate right here, actually.
No, I'm pretty sure you spend most of this running from the rock.
Oh yeah, there's little boulders falling, because, yeah.
And you haven't lost any yet, so...
No.
And I totally jinxed you.
If I lost purples, would you think I leave it in the video?
I wish there was a live commentary at those points.
No, there is. There isn't.
Basically the 5 rupees reaction, if anything.
Yes, it's just that for 2 hours straight. Good job, Travis.
Yoshi is quite hoarse.
No, I actually play in silence. It's not when shit starts going wrong. That's when I start swearing. Like, I actually still have, like, footage of, like, shit that went wrong that I'll probably, like, put together after everything's all done, just to show you what kind of bullshit this place is.
The blooper reel.
Sort of.
The people in the thread wanted to see it.
Well, it's not gonna be from, like, every video, because I got rid of those.
This is where I ate one of my purple Pikmin. Not sure why.
This is where I thought I lost a purple, and then I got relieved, and then I actually did lost a purple, and I got mad.
Oh, I mooed at you. Oh no.
It's okay, it's just a present.
The president's okay, he's expendable.
He is!
I think we established that by now.
Choo-choo! Wow, I did it the same time he did, that's awesome.
And you all remember the strategy. Bait and switch. Literally.
President dies and you win.
Yay! And there's still another caterpillar, I didn't notice it.
It's trying to run away, it's just, damn my slowness.
He's still got a rock out. Okay, now he's gonna die, but he got a rock out.
Rock, 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 rock!
We're good.
The purple one just knocks it aside, don't give a fuck.
Didn't even flinch. So we did that for a ring.
Clearly,
the first time we fought it, we got a giant megaphone.
And that was actually useful. A joyless jewel. It has clearly a heart on it, so it's just like, yeah. Very, very lonely. He has a wife too, what the hell? Poor Olimar.
You should hear the comments he makes for the items he picks up.
I should take this home to my wife, the tramp.
Here's another break room with Bulbman. But since I haven't lost anybody, cough cough, he has no Bulbman, and he's also dead.
Or apparently, as I called in one of the commentaries, Bull blip, it blurs.
Canada.
Canada land.
Canada land.
By the way, happy Canadian Thanksgiving today.
They're not going to see this today.
That's today? Really?
Yep.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Well, not for you, because it's not
I know,
today.
but still, I'd get excited like, oh my god, it's a holiday.
Not for you either, Travis.
I have 15 minutes left. I celebrate it, you know what?
So do you eat like Canadian turkey or what?
Just down a bottle of syrup and call it a night.
With a bear while ice skating?
Ice skating bear. It doesn't really enjoy the process of putting the ice skates on, but...
Ice skating bull bear.
So if you didn't have a reason to hate this video...
All the racism. Well, I guess it's not a race, but the Canadian race.
It's not a race, they're just people.
Nah, that's almost insulting. They're just people? What are you insinuating? That they're people?
Travis.
What's you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that we're all created equal.
Segue.
Anyway, so there's a...
This is a... Now punch it in the butt.
It's just gonna be... It's just recycled comments from previous videos.
Pretty much.
So we're just gonna kill him and, yeah.
Oh, we're rehashing jokes from other videos? Oh, that's great. Anal bum rape. Anyway.
Oh, that was a good one, Travis. God, you're so funny.
I'm waiting for the white one to walk by the fire one and burst into flames.
That doesn't happen.
Why not? That would be amazing.
Because that would pierce my soul, Travis.
Wow. You're very dramatic today. I think it's... I think this game has left you a soulless husk. Is that a toothbrush?
No, that's a can opener.
Man, my teeth are fucked up.
Well, I use Skippy peanut butter to brush my teeth.
That's... protein. This will keep it clean.
Well, yeah.
I'm surprised you don't sound more gummy.
I'm not doing it now.
Where's the answers?
It's a morning thing. And for some people, after every meal.
Or if they have a dog.
Or if they have a dog.
Wow, you agreed to that way too quickly.
These are secrets about my past you didn't need to know.
Yeah, I really know. I'm TMI, Yoshi.
I don't have a fucking dog, Travis. I've never had one.
Anymore. No, okay.
Never!
You sound kind of like, how dare you insinuate I've ever had a dog?
Well, no, it's just like I've never been able to have like any actual pets that, like, you know, can't be in a tank.
Oh, you do have the lizard. I thought when E had a cat at a point.
No, I never had a cat, and my lizard died.
Dimensional Slicer. That's it come with this awesome name for a cave they clearly didn't give a shit about.
I said my lizard died, and he goes, "Cool, a can opener."
I was distracted by the can opener. Sorry, I called him a dimensional.
I'm sorry. It does slice dimensions. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, come on. As soon as they said that, I was just like, I have to inquire more. Clearly, you know this.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Wow, we're gonna. No.
You know what? Let's make it a musical. Fuck it.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. That was horrible.
Sorry, you're gonna bring it on. You brought it on yourself.
So sub-level 10, yeah.
Yeah. We lost track of where we are now.
Yeah, I kind of forgot, actually.
And what are we? We're 30 minutes in the damn video. What else can we say?
Okay, so this floor has 2 Emperor Bulblacks. That, and like, you gotta kill him.
Canada land.
And like, as you can see, I killed him. And can I start drinking?
And he shrank.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they were hiding there, and I think I killed them even faster than I did in the other video.
Were you aware that they were there?
No, I just threw it, and they just happened to be there.
You're like, oh shit, well keep going.
Yeah, I was like, we're rolling, go, go. And we got a gyro block.
It's a white thing. Floor 11!
If you had a Rob, you know what it is.
Have a what?
A Rob.
A Rob?
NES, Rob.
A Rob the
Oh, I
robot.
thought it was like a crushed Lego.
No!
like parent stomped Lego.
It still has their feet imprint and everything.
Oh good, we get the ass in this time. That's how you know you're in hell.
Yeah.
It's so disturbing.
All of our you pussy.
Yeah, he actually... Well, you're standing next to an anus. Do you want to be there?
It shits out babies and honey.
Right? I'd run away too. Well, I wouldn't even be there actually, but...
He's still there.
So as you can see, Olimar's a great babysitter.
She's that Fist of the North Star Kung Fu.
Well, he does have a triple punch now, so...
Does it? The to-to-to!
Yeah, remember? In the final cave in the Awakening Wood. We got that robotic arm.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm even demonstrating it right here.
And the president's move is just a really awesome move where he turns himself inside out and dies.
No. How is that an awesome... Where does the cool factor come in?
Because he can actually control it. Once.
Okay, so the difference in this fight is that, like, rocks fall out of the ceiling.
And that one, like, made it through the danger zone there. Wow,
But other than that, the fight is pretty samey.
the samey?
The one survivor.
Not anymore. Kill all the babies, kids.
God, the queens have such a disturbing look when they're dead. Like, oh.
Well,
It's so much.
I love one where it actually just lays there and looks almost happy.
Well, do dead pregnant women look like that?
Segue anyway, we're gonna kick up this paper gyro block, and this is how we forgive these unforgivable things.
So let me tell you about sub-level 12. When we get there. Okay, we're here.
Anyone else been to Monterey, or is that just me?
Okay, this sublevel is kind of a dick, but not because of the enemies. It's just, kind of, just cat and mouse.
The colors don't match here. I'm so.
It's just, I want to cut myself and, like, no, it's just the little skitter bug thing. Of course, you gotta find them.
You know, if you don't find them, this is actually easy.
And then there's this guy.
Oh, this fuckhead.
It's the hobo beetle.
Pretty much. He farts poison, and after that, I almost jumped in the hole. I would have had a heart attack.
Because clearly you need all this money.
I'm going to 100% the game, Travis.
I feel bad for you because you had to. You're probably like, I could have done this. Now I gotta fight this trash beetle.
And you know what? I did it.
Congratulations. Oh god, there's another one!
There's the green one, but not the one I'm looking for.
Do I need to be the informative one again?
Go for it.
Alright, that thing was called a doodle bug, which is a great name to give something that farts. According to the Piclopedia, I think it might actually be decaying from the inside, but for the most part, the doodle bug is just farting.
Following that classic tradition of this game having horrifying
Pikmin 2, everybody!
slavery and rotting from the inside out.
For the Nintendo GameCube and the Wii.
It does look like they're getting little bits of Lego here.
Oh, they're not Legos, they're gyros.
Choo-choo!
Yes or no?
Do I want to get the fuck out of here?
Do I want to? I kind of like hell. It made me a better...
This is probably the most temperate level of hell right here.
Oh, this is lovely. So you guys like the Manet Ward? The Manet legs?
The stupid fish bugger?
No.
Official name?
No. The giant machine.
Oh, right.
Machine.
In water.
Yeah, how about we not use purples and instead we use blues? That sound fun?
This is why I got the game. I didn't buy it.
So this is the strategy I use for this particular... Well... I don't want to say particular boss, because we fought him before, but... This particular...
Incarnation of the boss?
Yeah, I guess so. Since it's surrounded by water. And you can try to get him off the land and use switch to purples, but it's very highly not recommended.
And the blue ones kind of suck right now.
Yeah, they're not the strongest, but they're actually doing pretty alright. Look at that.
Oh.
A couple of them get shot, don't they?
Oh, one got it.
Okay,
Yep.
so one got shot, but that's his fault for being a leaf.
For the common cause, mein Führer!
Well, we are... You know what? That fits. We're playing as the president.
And he does have a mustache.
Everybody knows.
Evil people have mustaches.
You know what? This guy and the dumbbell were the reasons I originally never 100%ed Pikmin 2.
Because you didn't have the patience to go back to make all those purples. Or is it impossible if you don't do it right?
You can get more purples, but fighting this guy it's unbelievable. I think I used yellows.
Gatling guns in nature, I mean, come on.
The speedrun guy did that with red Pikmin.
Wow.
Yeah. And he managed to get them... He made them cross the water. And for the life of me, I could not do that, so I just came up with my own strategy.
I would not want to hang out with this person. If you're listening to this video, what the hell's wrong with you?
Speedrun guy. Alright, so this place is surrounded by lots of dweevils.
I remember there was a documentary about the, I saw it was about, the original Donkey Kong game, and the two people that were competing get the ultimate high score in the game. One of them was a cool guy, and the guy that actually had the highest score was the biggest prick I've seen in my entire life. I can't see how someone gets so cocky about something like that. Like, seriously, he's like, I got all the ladies. Oh, yeah.
I am the greatest arcade game that's been made for almost 30 years now.
They made fun of him on a regular show, which kind of made me laugh. I like how they bring this boss out right after the much harder boss.
Like, here's a breather. And if you notice, like when they came out, the president just stood there. That's because I was kind of in shock, but not like, oh god, he's gonna kick my ass. It's more like, really? Here? So I kind of didn't know what to do, but it's fine. He's dead.
Yeah, when you went walking out among the Dweevils, I thought you were, like, thinking ahead and were going to kill all of them.
No, I was looking for him.
I don't like the fact that maybe they'll fix this in 3, that the enemies beyond like the boulders and stuff like that very rarely interact with each other. Like, you'll have all these characters, like, you know, like the pig and all that stuff around each other, but they don't interact in any form or fashion. They seem so independent from one another.
I can see that being a thing in 3.
Well, it's like they'll make ones where like these kind of Boblin don't get along with these other kind of Boblin or something. I don't know.
Or
Like more like nature.
Or like they're like eating some other fruit or something, and then you come in and they're like, ah, dinner, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
And like the value of the fruit goes down.
Plus, it makes you think the world gets along without the Pikmin. Like, it's in harmony, really, until the Pikmin show up and just kill and destroy everything. This is just getting darker by the second.
You can buy Pikmin 2 at your local GameStop. Okay. Okay, so...
And you can only assume that the Pikmin kill via rape.
Anal bum rape.
Anyway.
Anal bum rape, exactly.
Anyway, so in this final floor, the final of this cave, thankfully, the boss is, well, you'll see. But you're gonna want to take care of his little jellyfish friends, because they're more of a threat than he is. But, like, the jellyfish don't really kill unless, like, a long amount of time goes by without you rescuing them. So, it's not really that big of a deal, but I strongly advise that you kill them.
I remember reading about this boss and being so freaked out at the concept of fighting him, and then actually seeing this video, it's like, wow, he's a previous boss, but worse.
Like, worse in a good way or a bad way?
Worse as in more pathetic.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's only really a threat because of the fish. The jelly. But,
Right.
It just drops a goldfish onto the ground. That's the bad guy!
Go! You know what to do.
It's like fighting Magikarp.
Not even that, it's a dead fish.
You win automatically as soon as it hits the ground.
It just use.
God damn you, developers.
Japanese conference room.
Pikmin guns.
I feel like every time we make reference to them, there's something different on the screen.
It should be a GIF where it just changes to a bunch of horrible images of them doing that.
Alright, now that we took care of the jellyfish, we're gonna go make these Pikmin flowers really quick.
Mangy his teeth pulled out. Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy!
Of course, there's nectar over here.
CD, you know what to do.
Exactly.
I actually talked to him today.
Wait, how's he doing? He hasn't talked to me in a while.
Oh yeah, he's been doing pretty good.
None of them talk to me. Oh,
Oh, Travis. The ladies, they love you.
Of course they do.
Anyway, so here's our boss. Get ready. Get ready. It's the Raging Longlegs. And this is all he's got going for him. Yeah!
What is he about exactly?
He's a Longlegs, and he's hairy, and big, and
Fat.
black, and...
He's literally beady long legs, but fat, so he's easier to hit.
And he really sucks.
He's basically Fat Albert.
Yeah.
Travis, your voice is horrible for it. You can do it.
Oh, thanks.
I
know you're sick, but do the... Yeah. The way I heard that was a lot worse than probably what you said, but...
You're 22. You're like a 5-star voice actor. I don't want to hear that.
Pshaw. If I could even do it. Hey, I'm gonna die over here. This starts going almost yokel.
He already.
I died before I could do the voice.
Okay. now that that's over, let's pick up our Rob head.
So now you can put them together?
Well, we have them.
And then he comes back and fights you in Brawl. I mean, come on, what a traitor.
That would have been a neat thing. Maybe like pair him up with Olimar, but that didn't happen. Anyway, that takes care of this cave. Who wants to go to the worst cave ever?
Oh, me, Gunshot.
Okay, Travis.
It looked almost like you were answering with the select screen.
It's like,
Oh, yes, no, oh, yes.
It's just more like I'm so tired and I just don't want to do this right now. Oh, right. I just remembered. Somebody requested a long time ago that I kept saying that I would put at like day 6, 7, and 8, that they wanted to hear Totaka's song, which is a little secret melody that he puts at the every game he's worked on. To get this particular one to work, as you can hear right here.
That sounded so feeble.
Did you literally pull out a costume and just like, I can't get any other way, just play it?
No, you have to wait like, I think, a minute and 45 seconds after in the treasure results screen. And it's also in a bunch of other games too, like Luigi's Mansion and Mario Paint, and a lot of games that he's worked on.
All right, guys, moving over to part 2 now.